Good morning. We are 5Rocks. We are advertisement marketplace that specific for small to medium-sized mobile game developing companies. And my name is Lee Chang-soo. I'm the CEO of 5Rocks. The graph that you are seeing shows the size of the Korean mobile game market. Since last year, it's been rapidly growing, and this year, the forecast is it's going to go beyond 1 trillion won in total size. But because it's rapidly growing, it also means the competition is intensifying, and this is from 2011, and this is the number of daily downloads required to become one of top 25 for iPhone in the US. So of the all, about 40,000 downloads, but in game you need 25 downloads to be one of top 25 in games. But this is data of 2011. As I said, the competition is intensifying. So what required 40,000 in 2011, but it's now requires 75,000 in 2012, so it jumped by double, and the payment per install has also increased by double from $0.55 to $1.55. That is the price of CPI. So the marketing is becoming more difficult, and there's demand for new types of marketing. So for big game developers and small game developers, what they want is the same. They want to create a really successful game that is ranked very high, so they want to hit the jackpot. Then how can you create this jackpot games that is ranked at the top? You also, of course, you need the good games, but you also need other things. First, you also need to think about where are we going to market this game, and secondly, where can we find new users? And if we have new users, that's it? No. For the games to remain popular for the long time, you need to be able to analyze data that is poured out of the game. So you need to use the various indicators coming from data to set the future development direction of the game. And if you have a bit traffic after launching the game, then you have to also think about monetization. So the first problem relates to acquisition of new customer. Second, retention of the existing customers. And thirdly and lastly, it's about monetization, where the traffic is converted into sales. So were there no solutions to solve these challenges? Not so. For individual challenges, there have been solutions already in the market. But for game developers, these SDKs, there are so many of them. So you have to match the SKAs for specific areas for each game. So it's a burdensome, too much workload. Say they want only one solution or marketing platform that can solve all these marketing issues at one go. So you can have two types in developing companies. First are large developers who have sales and hit games, so they have enough resources. So these problems, although it might take some difficulties, but they can solve them. But for small to medium-sized developers, they don't have enough resources. I mean, even just developing good games takes enough investment and effort. So 5Rocks is aiming these small to medium game developers as our customers, so they can only focus on game development, and other things can be supported through our marketing platform. And here lies another big opportunity. Small to medium developers, numbers will grow in the future because the cost to develop one mobile games and other games are going down. So given that market situation opportunities, the 5Rocks as a company was born. Until now, we have met many small to medium-sized game developers and interviewed them. So we could identify actually among them, there were also two different needs. For medium-sized developers, they have some traffic. Their biggest challenge was monetization. Then to solve that, can you just add ads on games? That is the general thinking, and that is what they are doing. But if you delve into further, there are difficult and more intricate problems. I don't know whether they're really going to the ads, and per ad the sales are different, and optimization is a problem. This is because per game the characteristics are different, and gamers also are different in characteristics. If you look at the graph on the left side, this is by game genre and daily activity numbers and the cost paid per user. So it's different by game, and by gamer, when you expose them to the ads, the reaction is different, and after looking at the ads, the rewards reaction that comes from the ads are also different. So what do you need to do? At 5Rocks, sales-related data are analyzed in real time and delivered, and we also tell you to the gamers what that you need to do at this moment. So we offer them business intelligence. So using this, you can maximize sales by tailoring and adjusting ads to meet the need. For small developers, relatively their problem lies in acquisition. In other words, in securing new users. Then here also, can you just do ads? That might be the simple solution, but if you also again jump further, there are different issues involved, like there are many clicks but no installs, or there are many installs but users do not execute the games. So it's a different layers of the problem. So at 5Rocks, tailored to the mobile games, we offer new measurement standards and new media. So existing install-based ads, per install you make the payment. But generally speaking, the installed users, only 60% of them execute the games, and of them, only small numbers actually play the game at least for one round. So if you don't play the game even one round, you cannot really call them new users. So at 5Rocks, not based on install, but ad product is based on activation. So, and secondly, at the existing network, where my games goes to rich inventory and optimizing accordingly is difficult. But games are all different. So grouping the similar games together delivers you maximum results. So at 5Rocks, what inventory is my game going to, and how can you optimize this to enjoy the maximum benefit of ads is transparently delivered. So let's look at demo. So first, the business intelligence that for the publishers. If you look at the graphs within the game, how was the many times were ad exposed, and how many were clicks, and of that how many were installed. That can be checked on a real time, and of the install ratio, the execution of games, how many, and those that have at least played one round of game, those numbers can checked also on real time, and all these graphs are on a real time be checked. So real time means updated every 5 seconds. And if you look at these two notices on the top, it's big data analysis based on the data from the games, and compared to the existing data, if it dips low or jumps really high, then to the game developer, we alert them. And based on the guideline in that alert, the ads exposed to the game can be changed, and through that you can maximize your sales. Then, those that are doing ads, so advertisers want to collect similar games as mine to maximize ad benefit, but there are so many of the ads. So how can you find the ad that is most similar to mine, the games that are similar to mine? So at 5Rocks, we can recommend you the games that is more similar to you. The logic for recommendation is the install pattern, app size, game genre, and other things. And Play Store and at App Store on a daily basis, game-related data is crawled and then updated as information. And all this data on the detail analysis, the detail standard, you can do analysis. For example, card game that is available in the US, those that has more than installs of 100,000. If you want to search for that, you can have the result. And looking at this with my game, if you do add together, it might be beneficial. Then you can choose them. And to these games, you can request group deal. And if you request group deal, similar games aggregate inventory and add is per game. So within short time, you can create meaningful number of installs. So this type of ads within the app, how is it exposed in the game? Let me show you that. So the screen you see is from my mobile phone. So within this game, if you click on the button that is customized to the game, ad is exposed. These three types of ads are the ones that participated in the group deal, and you can click each one of them. Night Monster is after downloading the game. If you clear the first round, then you receive reward. So it's an activation-based ad. Then let me close by again explaining what 5Rocks is about. For small to medium game developers, we create a new marketplace. For medium developers, we offer monetizing solution, and small developers acquisition type of solutions. So if you are a game developer, or if a company that wants to only focus on game development and other things, they want to use a platform, please contact us through this email address. We'll be more than happy to serve as your partner. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and thank you for coming here, and thank you to Sparks Lab for this wonderful opportunity.